Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Minnesota Twins.
And now, your 2021
Interleague Baseball comes your way next.
Minnesota Twins.
Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Wheels and deals, here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 7-11.
Hit to first, right to him. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'm looking to see if Anthony Rizzo can turn it around. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight, 58 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Digging in next, Chris Bryant. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 4.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. That evens it up 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. One and two count. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
The 3-2 one more time. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Josh Donaldson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket. That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Buxton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Garver is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing Luis Ariz today. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 26 home runs and 69 runs batted in. Here comes the 0-1. One out and a runner on third. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Try again, 1-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Another 1-2 delivery. This one's flared off to the right side. Hayward coming on. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Lo. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Cruz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Hendricks is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Luis Ariz.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. First offering on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. It's the Twins 2 and the Cubs nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Mariznick.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now a swinging bunt. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First offering as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high fastball is in there.
1-1.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, William Astudillo. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Batting 8, the left fielder.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
So now to the plate, Ryan Jeffers. And that misses ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 10 home runs, 27 driven in. The 1-0. Jeffers, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Into the corner and slicing foul. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. To the plate now, Austin Romine. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
And definitely worth another look with our Show Track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Javier Baez. A ball and no strikes. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. 1-0 home.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Javier Baez.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Got him.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Sogard is there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping in once again is Wilson Contreras. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Contreras has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. This is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in next will be Bryant, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A bouncer to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch on its way, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
11. Shortstop, Jorge.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there.
Now
You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Luis Arias. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, Jake.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Counts even at 2-2 to Mariznick. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Lays off 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eric Sogard.
First delivery to him. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Dribbled down the third baseline.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball just inside. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Sogard is off at first with 2 away. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Two men on, 2 out. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs' designated hitter.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They trail things here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, William Astudillo. First pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, Bryant.
Next up, Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
So the next to bat will be Max Kepler, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Dylan Maples takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Down and away, ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Kepler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, but they're on top 2-0. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Next to stand in is Jake Mariznick. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Slurve. Good pitch, and it's back to 2-2. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Matt Shoemaker takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Into the box, Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out here and a runner at second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the Twins 2 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and here's Donaldson.
Leading off for the Twins, the third baseman, Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way, and he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Donaldson on at first, nobody out. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Peterson. Gone! A two-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Peterson, but this will land untouched. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, Luis Arias. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. Sogard showing off his range. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Eric Sogard.
Shoemaker's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Buxton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The batter, the designated hitter, Austin Romine.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Austin Romine. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And that one yanked just foul. Now the 2-1 pitch.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Sogard at second. Romine on at first with 2 down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jason Adam gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The designated hitter, Williams Astudillo.
Now the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Grounded back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Ryan Jeffers. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Rizzo is there, one there. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
To the plate now, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Kepler takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So now to the plate, Byron Buxton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2. You got 2 balls,
Bases are empty
1
here
strike.
with 2 men out. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Popped him up. Contreras is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Minnesota leads this one 5-1. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And stepping in, Chris Bryant flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and it's a foul ball. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the payoff pitch home locks him up for strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. There's Jake Mariznick. He'll get his shot next. And the payoff pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out. Here's Jake Mariznick. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down here 5-1. Josh Donaldson digging in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Scooped up. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground is short. A dive by Baez. The throw. Hey now.
And this is why you pay the price of admission right here, to see Javier Baez do his thing. Not only from the offensive side, but that diving play right there. This guy is a walking highlight reel and one of the cover boys for MLB The Show.
At the plate now, Nelson Cruz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a changeup is bounced to second, fielded by Sogard. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're up 5-1. Jorge Alcala comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now back, the second baseman, Eric Sogard.
So next to bat will be Eric Sogard. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And now here is Jason Hayward. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit.
The batter, the designated hitter, Austin Romine.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. It was a walk in his last trip. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Fouled off.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Barrios gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.